You can kill a revolutionary, but you cannot kill a revolution. Fred Hampton was born on August 30th, 1948 in Chicago. Hampton graduated from Proviso East High School in 1966 before enrolling at Triton Junior College, where he studied law. While Hampton was in school, he decided to become active in the civil rights movement and joined the NAACP, where he was appointed the leader of the Youth Council. Fred Hampton founded the Chicago chapter of the Black Panther Party in November 1968. In this chapter, he immediately established a community service program that included a free breakfast program for the school children. Hampton was also in charge of teaching political education classes and formulated a community control system that would monitor the police. One of Hampton's greatest achievements was to persuade Chicago's most powerful street gangs to stop fighting against one another. In May 1969, Hampton held a press conference where he announced a non-aggression pact between the gangs and the formation of what he called a Rainbow Coalition, which was a multiracial alliance of Black, Puerto Rican, and poor youths. Later that year, Hampton was arrested and charged with stealing a petty $71 worth of ice cream, which he allegedly gave away to local children. Hampton was initially convicted of the crime, but the decision was eventually overturned. Hampton was a huge beneficiary that helped spread the ideology of socialism across American soil. He said that we have to understand very clearly that there's a man in our community called a capitalist. Sometimes he's black, and sometimes he's white too. With all the progress Hampton and the Black Panther Party were making in Chicago, it eventually caught the attention of J. Edgar Hoover and the FBI. Hoover had a malicious idea of the Panthers and described them as the greatest threat to the internal security of the country, and urged the Chicago police to launch an all-out assault on the organization. On December the 4th, 1969, the Panther headquarters was infiltrated by the police and shot up by them as well. 100 rounds of fire, to be exact. During the next 10 minutes, Fred Hampton and Mark Clark were killed. After the shooting, there were a few survivors, but the Black Panthers would get the brunt of the situation, as police would blame them for firing the first shots, which was entirely not true. Hampton was an ace in the hole with his charisma and ability to organize all of the people. The killing of Fred Hampton and Mark Clark is so notorious because the murders revealed the unprecedented measures the FBI used in order to neutralize Black nationalist groups like the Black Panther Party. The FBI program was called COINTELPRO, aka Counterintelligence. In 1982, after multiple court cases, the survivors of the massacre were awarded $1.85 million in damages against the police in a case that revealed the killings that had been the direct result of action by the FBI. The Bureau had provided the police with detailed information of Hampton's movements, along with the floor plan of the apartment. Fred Hampton, you were not only a voice to be reckoned with, but you were the common ground amongst the people. Your willingness to organize crossed beyond borders, parameters, if you will, making sure that all colors of people had power in their own right. And for that, we thank you.